Hello guys, in my previous tutorial I taught you how to make this type of neck that doesn't have piping. It's just an interfacing. Alright, so in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this type of placket that's on this baby brown design. Right, so just stick with me to the end of this tutorial and I'm going to learn how to make this type of placket. Alright, so the first thing I did was to get my collar gum. Alright, a medium collar gum of a medium thickness. Alright, so I just cut the shape I want on fold. Then when I'm just going to, you can see I just cut the shape I want on fold. Then I'll just divide it into two and I'm going to have both of the plackets. Alright, so this is it. As you can see, I've cut the placket in two, and this is the neck we did, which I taught you how to make in my previous tutorial. Okay, so the next thing I'll do, I'll just get a piece of the fabric and I'll gum my placket on them. Alright, so I'm using a chinox material, so the fabric I'm using is quite thick, which is unusual, which is not supposed to be so for a kaftan top. Alright, so this is a tutorial, that's why I'm using this fabric, but of course you can't use a chinox to make a kaftan. Alright, so I'll just notch these parts because they are curved, so that when I'm folding them it's not going to give me a problem. It's going to fold easily. So I'll just go ahead and fold it like this, and I'll fold this other side, and I will turn it and iron it properly. Alright, so just make sure you get your curves properly. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is this other part. I'll just make sure that it's half inch. I'll just make sure that I'm cutting half inch, exactly half inch, guys. It shouldn't be more than half inch and it shouldn't be less than half inch. Okay, so it should just be half inch, exactly at half inch. So I also fold the half inch inwards like this and then turn it and iron it as usual. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is I just carry, you can see I fold both sides. Okay, so I just get the top and I'll fold it like this. That's the top of my placket. Fold it and I'll do the same thing to the other side, which is the bottom, and I'll fold it this way. I'll fold it like this as well. Yeah, there you go. So I'll fold it like this. So I'll do the same thing to the other side, and I'll have these are my two plackets, guys. So I'm done. So guys, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, please just be friendly, do what I would love you to do. Just hit the subscribe button and then turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video you'll be notified and you will watch it. Alright, okay guys, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to split the front of my kaftan in two, and I always like it to be around 8 inch. So I'll just notch it diagonally like this, and the notch I'm doing should give me about 0.25, that's 1/4 inch. Okay, it shouldn't be more, it shouldn't be less. Okay, you can see the notch I did is just 1/4 inch, that's 0.25 inches, and that is what I need. I did it on both sides, so I just cut a straight line and then I notched it to give me 1/4 inch. So this is my flap. Remember when I was sewing, when I was cutting this, it was 0.5 inch, that's and half inch, right? Then when I was dividing the front into, I notched that down part to be 0.25. so when I'm sewing it, I'm going to sew 0.25, that is I've sewn 0.25 from my half on the placket. Then I'm left with 0.25 as well. So the 0.25 I'm left on the placket will replace the 0.25 I've sewn on the front of my kaftan. I know what I said is confusing, but you understand what I mean when I've sewn and you will see it. So let me just do it. You can see, so when I sewn 0.25 to the body, 0.25 will be left, which will replace the 0.25 I've sewn, and then it will be as if I've not touched anything from my front of my kaftan. So let me just do so that you understand what I mean practically. So just put your kaftan like this, turn it upside down, and make sure you set it. The place you fold should be at the top of your neck. So you can see I'm sewing 0.25, exactly 0.25 I left. All right, so you can see I've sewn 0.25, so 0.25 have gone off from my placket and 0.25 have gone off from the front of my kaftan. Okay, so I'll do the same thing here. So 0.25 off my placket, leaving 0.25 on the placket, and I've also sewn 0.25 off the front of my kaftan. Okay, so I'll just turn my placket this way inside. I'll just turn it inside and I'll arrange it, and then we can start sewing. But before then, you see what I mean? So you see the 0.25 that's left, replace the 0.25 I've sewn on the kaftan, so everything balances up. Alright, so it will be as if I didn't deduct anything from the front of the placket, because it's like I deducted it and then I replaced it back. Alright, so everything balances up. So you are just going to fold this part like this. You just take your time to fold it. It's going to be a tough time folding it for me because I'm using a very thick chinox material, so it's giving me a tough time. But if you're using a normal kaftan fabric, it's not going to be a tough time for you to fold it. As a matter of fact, you can go to your table and iron it and fold it, then come back to your machine and sew it. Okay, so for me it's giving me a tough time, as you can see, but of course there's always a way out. I should be able to do it. Okay, so there's I might just need to use my scissors to reduce some parts so that I can reduce the thickness like this. So I've reduced the thickness of that the tip of my placket, so it should balance up now. But if you're using the fabric, normal fabric, you don't need to trim anything. It should balance because it's not as thick as a chinox fabric. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and sew it. I'll leave a little bit, maybe say 1 inch from the tip, and I'll start sewing from there. So I'll just sew it here like this. I'll just sew it. So in case you don't want this shape on your placket, you can just have 2 straight plackets, and this is how to do a double placket. Okay, is this easy, guys? Is this easy? So remember, I left 1 inch from the top, so I'll just come back to complete it, and then I'll turn and go back down. So I'll just complete it. So like I said, this top is too thick because it's a chinox material, and I'll need to trim it off again. So guys, there you go. So guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Just click the thumbs up button. It's not going to take anything from you, it's free. Click the thumbs up button, comment, tell me what you think about this video. If it added value to you, tell me. Just tell me what you think. All right, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please just hit the subscribe button. It's right there on your screen. Just hit it, and that's all. All right, thank you so much if you've done that. I love you. So we just turn to the other placket and we'll do the same thing. All right, so I'll just fast forward the process, and this is it, guys. You can see this is how to do a double placket. Then you just get a little fabric and put under it to sew it again, and that's where you fix your buttons. And that is all about this design, guys. It's this simple. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I love you. Thank you so much for always coming back to my channel. That's for the returning subscribers. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Have a great day. See you on the next tutorial. Bye.